My beloved child, amidst the storms of life that you are going through, I see your heart weighed down, sometimes fearful, and you wonder if there is any light to guide you through this darkness. You feel as if you are caught in the middle of a storm, where everything around you is spinning out of control, and you yourself are being swept into these uncertain whirlwinds. But my child, I am the light in your storm, and I want you to know that right at this moment, I am here with you. Have you ever seen a lighthouse in the midst of a storm? Amidst the dark night and the raging waves, the lighthouse stands firm, shining its light to guide lost ships back to the safety of the shore. I am that lighthouse in your life. When everything around you becomes chaotic, when the storm of worries, fears, and challenges crashes down, remember that I never leave you. My light always shines, no matter how fierce the storm may be. You will never walk alone, and you will never be lost. My dear one, your life is never a smooth ribbon laid out without ripples. Sudden storms, the violent winds of life, will always find a way to intrude on even the most peaceful moments. It might be unresolved conflicts in relationships, the exhaustion of working tirelessly without seeing results, or simply the vague fear of an unknown future. In those moments, you may feel like you're standing in the eye of the storm, where everything you've built is being torn apart by the waves. You may ask yourself whether you can rise again, whether there is any light amidst this endless sea of darkness. But my child, remember that storms, no matter how fierce, are only a small turn in the long journey of your life. The storm is not the end. It is just a challenge to show you how strong you are in the face of adversity. Even when you feel like you don't have the strength to carry on, when your legs feel like buckling under the immense pressure, remember that I am still here. I am the light that never goes out, your source of unconditional encouragement and protection. No storm can make you fall when you hold tightly to my hand. When the storm clouds cover the sky, look deep into your soul and see that I am still quietly at work. Even when you don't yet realize it, I am preparing the best things for you. Every challenge you face is not by chance. They all have a purpose. They are stepping stones to make you stronger. Lessons I've prepared for you to grow and trust in my plan. The storms don't come to destroy you, but to help you understand the strength of surrender, resilience, and faithfulness to me. I never promised you a life free from storms, but I promise that in every storm, you will never have to face it alone. I am here, with my loving light, guiding and protecting you through every challenge. With each passing storm, you will find yourself stronger, and my love for you will grow deeper, as vast and unshakable as the ocean. My dear one, my light is not just a guiding lamp in dark times, but the source of peace, even in the harshest storms. When life pushes you into fearful and anxious situations, when your heart trembles because you do not know what lies ahead, my light will always be present, like a warm embrace you can lean on. The peace I give is not the calm of this world, not an escape from all problems, but a deep tranquility born from the unshakable faith that I am always with you, protecting and loving you no matter how difficult the circumstances. Whenever you feel lost, unsure of where to go, stop, close your eyes, and listen to the beat of your own heart. In that stillness, I am right there beside you, whispering that there is nothing to fear. I know all the burdens you carry, and I want you to lay down every worry, every care, at my feet. When you hand over your worries to me, I will turn them into wings of peace that will carry you gently through the storm. It is a peace you have never experienced before, deeper and more powerful than anything you could imagine. Remember that my light not only illuminates your path in the darkness, but is also the key to the safe refuge amidst the fiercest storms. No matter how loudly everything outside screams and rages, within you is a place of peace that I have built. It is your heart, where my love and grace always dwell. Walk with the confidence that nothing can shake you when you let me lead. In every storm, seek my light, and you will realize that I am the safest refuge you will ever need. My beloved, I know that in the midst of the storm, you may feel swallowed up, unable to see a way out. But trust, my child, that this storm is only temporary. It will not last forever. I understand that there are times when you feel like you're being swept into the chaotic currents of life, unsure of when everything will return to peace. But trust me, my child, every storm has its end. And when the storm passes, you will see a light so clear, brighter than ever before. A light that you may not have noticed before. When you face difficulties, when you feel unsteady in the face of challenges, remember that I do not allow you to face these things in vain. Every trial you encounter carries within it a great purpose that I have already determined for you. It is an opportunity for you to understand that you are stronger than you think. The storm does not come to destroy you, but to make you more resilient, to draw you closer to me, to realize that I am always there, even when the darkness surrounds you. And when you step out of the storm, you will realize that my light not only guided you but was always there, whether you noticed it or not. Do not let the storms discourage you, my dear one. They are not punishments, but turning points for your growth. Valuable lessons in faith and patience. Each time you overcome a storm, you will find yourself stronger, ready to face whatever lies ahead. I want you to believe that my strength is always within you. That firm faith will guide you through every challenge. Never fear when the storms come, for I have already foreseen and prepared everything you need to face and overcome them. The storm is only a temporary phase in the vast life I have laid out for you. Every difficulty is just a page in the book of your life, where I have already written good things at the end of each chapter. So, be steadfast. Keep moving forward with patience, for after every storm, the dawn will come. And the light you seek is not far away. It has always been within your heart, in the love and strength that I have given you. My beloved child, never forget that you are not alone on this journey. My presence is an unceasing flow of strength and love, always ready to embrace you whenever you need it. When the storms of life suddenly strike, when everything around you seems to collapse, remember that I am still right beside you. Imagine me as your great father, arms wide open with love, shielding you from the fierce winds, holding you close whenever you are weary. My presence does not fade, even when the hardest moments may cause you to doubt. You may have gone through dark hours wondering if I am still here, if I can hear your calls. And sometimes you feel that I am silent. But dear child, that silence does not mean absence. Trust that I am still working, still guiding each of your steps, even when you cannot see or feel it clearly. My light always remains, illuminating the path you will walk. even when all around you is darkness. Whenever you feel lost, come to me. Seek my presence, as you would seek the comfort of a loving home. There, I will be your unfailing source of strength, a firm shoulder for you to lean on. I am not just a refuge in times of trouble, but also a great force that helps you push through every obstacle. When your heart is heavy with worries and wounds unhealed, let me bandage each of those cuts. Let me turn your fears into new rays of hope, bringing you faith and peace that never fade. My beloved child, when you bow your head in prayer, you are not merely uttering words from the heart, but you are opening a miraculous door to receive my boundless grace. Every prayer, whether it's a small whisper or a desperate cry in moments of pain, carries within it the power of faith. It is the strong bond between you and me, the bridge that links your heart to my endless love. Every time you seek me, it's not just a moment of laying down your worries, but also a moment when you plant seeds of hope, faith, and peace deep within your soul. Each of your prayers is like a seed, small, but full of potential. At first, you may not see any change, but in time, you will see that the seed is quietly taking root. With the nourishment of your faith and my grace, it will grow and bloom into beautiful flowers in your life. Each of those seeds carries a promise, a response I have prepared for you. And though you may not see the results immediately, always trust that I have heard every prayer, and I am working in ways you cannot yet imagine. Every prayer you lift up will bear fruit, whether it is the sweet fruit of blessings or a lesson of growth. All of it is part of the loving plan I have for you. When life feels like a great storm sweeping everything away, when challenges press in on all sides and you feel there is no escape, remember that my arms are always open wide. That is where you will find peace, a peace not of this world, but from my love and protection for you. Let your anxieties and burdens be released through each prayer, and let me carry them for you. The storm will pass, and in my arms, you will find deep comfort, along with the strength you never knew you had. Don't worry or be afraid, for I have placed within you limitless potential. And through each prayer, you will gradually uncover that strength to walk even stronger after every storm in life. You see, every person has their own journey, and no one is free from challenges. I know there are days when you feel like everything is against you, like the storms of life are knocking you down. But remember, your faith is a sharp sword. It's not something easily obtained, but as you sharpen your faith through trials, it will become stronger, more resilient. Every time you choose to trust in me instead of fear, you are sharpening that sword, turning it into an unbeatable weapon. Look around your daily life. From the smallest challenges to the greatest struggles, your faith is always there, supporting you. When you face difficult decisions, when you must choose a path without knowing what lies ahead, faith will be your guiding light. Believe that whether you walk through fire or water, I am always with you, and your faith will help you overcome all obstacles. Your greatest victories are not in the glory seen by others, but in the steadfast faith within your heart. You may not see the results immediately, but remember that faith always brings good outcomes. Keep walking forward, keep trusting, and you will see that the sword of your faith will lead you to victory, not only in the present, but also in eternal life. In every step of your life, remember that when you walk in my light, you will never be lost. Even when you feel like you're wandering in the thick fog of life, Unsure of where to go, my light will always shine to guide you. Sometimes life may lead you through rough, difficult paths. But dear child, always trust that I am still here, holding your hand and showing you the way. Life, with its countless unexpected twists and unpredicted obstacles, can make you anxious about the future. There are nights when you toss and turn, wondering if you have enough strength to face the storms ahead. But do not fear, for I have charted your path long ago. Though you cannot see the destination clearly now, I know every detail that lies ahead. I know each bend, each turn, and every challenge you will face. And my light will guide you through every hardship. When you feel exhausted, unable to stand against the pressures of life, pause for a moment and look to me. In those moments, my light will not only be a spiritual motivation, but also practical strength to help you overcome. It might be when you're facing an important decision at work, unsure of which choice is right, or when relationships with loved ones hit a rough patch, and you wonder if you have the courage to mend them. Trust that every challenge has meaning, and I will use them to help you grow, to strengthen you, and to bring you closer to the beautiful plan I have prepared for you from the beginning. Every step you take, whether in the bright light of day or the darkest night, is within my providence. You don't need to see the entire picture of your life, because I already know it from beginning to end. There will be times when you feel like you're walking through fierce storms. But don't forget that I am the lamp that never goes out, always shining on your path, even in the most difficult times. No matter whether you're facing great challenges or just the small worries of daily life, always remember that you never walk alone. My light is always present, even if you cannot immediately see it. Put your trust in me, for every obstacle you're confronting is merely a temporary test, and my light will always guide you to a place of peace and serenity. You only need to have faith that in every situation, I am always by your side, and you will never lose your way. In your hardest moments, pause and think about the things for which you can be grateful. Thank me for each day you wake up with a beating heart, with a strong body to continue your journey. This gratitude is not just simple words of thanks, but an invisible strength that helps you stand firm, even when you face great storms. When you are grateful, you are declaring that the enemy has no power over your life. The lies he tries to whisper into your mind, that you're not strong enough, that you'll fail, that there's no hope, are all dispelled in the light of gratitude. Remember, gratitude doesn't only come when everything is smooth, but it shows its greatest power when you can give thanks in the midst of trials. The enemy cannot prevail when your heart is filled with gratitude, because gratitude connects you with me. And when you are in me, you never lose the battle. Take your own life as an example. When you face difficulties at work, within your family, or even worries about the future, look for small things to be thankful for. A warm conversation with a loved one, a moment of peace in your soul, or a delicious meal. All these are reasons to give thanks. Your gratitude not only changes your mindset, but also transforms the atmosphere around you, making it impossible for the enemy to invade your soul. Let gratitude be the weapon you wield every day. When you are grateful, I see your heart shine brightly, and the enemy cannot stand that light. Therefore, be thankful in every situation, whether in times of peace or when storms arise. I will always be beside you. And when you place gratitude first, no enemy can bring you down. My beloved child, in life, nothing is permanent, not even the storms you are facing. I know. There are times when it feels like everything is falling apart, like the storm has no end. But remember, after every storm, the sun shines brighter, and its light breaks through every shadow the storm once cast. Just as it is with the storms in your life, after each challenge, after every pain, there will always be days of peace and hope awaiting you. Imagine the storm as a cleansing force. It sweeps away your weaknesses, your fears, and your worries. When you've passed through it, you're not the same person anymore. You become stronger, more grateful, and more mature. I do not promise that the road ahead will be free of difficulties, but I promise that I will always be with you, supporting you, and my light will guide your way. Every wound will heal, and what once seemed lost will become your strength. When you look back, you will realize that those very trials helped you grow, transforming you into a resilient person, full of faith and hope. In this life, storms are not only symbols of hardship, but also opportunities for you to discover more about yourself. I remember the times when you overcame adversity, not just facing challenges, but learning to rise stronger from your falls. Think about the times when you fought with all your might, even when it seemed like you had no strength left. That was not by accident, but part of the preparation I have made for you, helping you overcome the toughest paths ahead. And when you overcome, I know you will grow and find greater happiness. You know, each time a storm passes, the sky seems clearer, and everything looks brighter, as if the storm never left a trace. The same happens within your soul. Sorrow will fade, leaving only peace and the light of faith. I know there are nights when you toss and turn, worrying about the future, afraid that tomorrow will still be dark. But remember, every morning is a new opportunity. The light I've given you never fades. It's always there, just waiting for you to open your heart and receive it. When you make it through the storm, I want you to understand that every change in your life has its purpose. The challenges of today are not just obstacles, but precious lessons that will help you face life in the future. After the storm clears, the most wonderful thing is not just the radiant light, but the fact that you have changed. You have become stronger, ready to embrace whatever life brings your way. Blessings and peace are always at the end of the road. And that is not just a promise, but a truth, proven through generations. I am always here, my dear child, watching over every step you take. And when you need it, I will reach out to lift you up. Every tear you shed I know, and every smile you offer I see. Never forget that you are not alone. Believe that the future I have prepared for you is full of goodness. Every storm will pass, and at the end of that road is the light of peace, love, and countless blessings. So, my child, be brave in facing life's storms. Embrace them as a necessary part of your journey. Always remember, after the storm comes a light brighter than ever before, and you will move forward with a stronger heart and a more steadfast spirit. I will always be by your side, guiding you every step of the way, on the path I have laid out for you. A path full of light and hope. My beloved child, walk in my light. Let me guide you through every storm, and you will never have to fear. I will be the lighthouse in the darkness, the light that shines in the hardest moments of your life. Trust that no storm is too great to bring you down, because I am always here, holding and protecting you.